Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Today we will be discussing about 12 fun facts about Christmas in Australia. Um, so let's get into it. So the first fact is Christmas starts early in Australia. The Christmas season starts quite early in Australia. Usually the decorations start going up in shops around late October. This is partially because there are no other major holidays or events in Australia in the lead up to Christmas, such as Thanksgiving in the USA. This certainly results in Christmas fatigue for some people, especially when it comes to listening over and over again to cherry Christmas tunes and carols in shopping centers. Second fact, it is summer school holidays. Christmas also occurs during the major holiday period in Australia. The longest set of school holidays in Australia are the summer school holidays. The exact dates of summer school holidays differ from state to state in Australia, but generally, school students have about 6 weeks of holidays starting in the week before Christmas. The summer is also the longest holiday period for uni students, with a top 2 or 3 month holiday period, except for students taking summer courses. Fun fact 3, and a holiday for businesses. Christmas is a popular time for many businesses to shut down for a yearly break. Businesses commonly shut down for the period between Christmas and New Year's, although some businesses may shut down for up to a month. Staff members may be required to take leave during this period, or alternatively, some businesses will just retain a skeleton staff with the members who don't want to take leave. Fourth fact, let there be Christmas lights. Christmas lights are popular in Australia, with many families decorating their houses with Christmas lights, whether just a small string of fairy lights or a more elaborate display. During December, look in local papers or online groups for recommendations of the best Christmas lights to see. People often flock from all over the city to see the best Christmas light displays, with traffic jams at the best locations. To encourage people to get into the Christmas spirit, sometimes local papers or radio stations will even run a competition for the best Christmas light display. Fifth fact, what happens on Christmas Eve? While Christmas Eve is often the most important part of Christmas in many countries, especially in Europe, in Australia, not much generally happens on Christmas Eve. Instead, the main celebration is reserved for Christmas Day. Some families or friends may get together for a few quiet drinks, especially if they have traveled to spend time together. Families with a European background may also still celebrate Christmas this evening. Additionally, among church-going families, many will attend midnight mass, although services on Christmas morning are also popular. For some people, Christmas is the only time that they will go to church all year long. Sixth fact, up early on Christmas Day. The main Christmas festivities in Australia take place on Christmas Day. For families with young children, the celebrations start very early. Due to Christmas occurring close to the longest day of the year, often the kids will excitedly wake up with the sun around 5 a.m., then go and wake their parents. To try and get a decent night's sleep before the long and busy day, many parents forbid their children from getting up before a mere reasonable time such as 7 a.m. Christmas Day usually starts with the giving of Christmas presents around the tree in a living room, including the kids checking their sacks for presents from Santa. Perhaps breakfast will be enjoyed together, but generally the biggest celebration of the day is reserved for lunch or dinner in the company of extended family. Fact 7. Are there any traditional Christmas dishes? Usually the biggest Christmas meal take place on Christmas Day as lunchtime, although for some families it's the evening meal. However, there is no single traditional dish for Christmas in Australia. Some families in Australia enjoy a so-called traditional Christmas dinner, either a turkey or other hot roasted meat served with roast vegetables. However, as it's the middle of summer, many other families feast on a cold Christmas meal, including cold ham, cold roast chickens, and seafood. Even Asian dishes sometimes make an appearance. Eighth fact: seafood. As Christmas occurs during summertime in Australia, cold options including seafood are very popular for Christmas, especially prawns by the kilo. In fact, feasting on seafood is such a big deal that many of the fish markets open for extended hours, even overnight, during the couple of days before Christmas. Fact 9. Christmas desserts in Australia. It's also not surprising that the traditional desserts served upon Christmas Day are different to what you would find in Northern Hemisphere, especially back in England. While a Christmas pudding or mince pies might still be served, they will usually be offered alongside other options more suitable for summer weather. Fact 10. Dreaming of a hot and sunny Christmas. Instead of wishing for a white Christmas with snow on Christmas Day, most Australians instead dream of warm, sunny weather. Many families head to the beach on Christmas Day either for all-day picnic or just for an afternoon swim. Luckily, lifeguards still patrol the beaches on Christmas Day. Other families instead take a dip in backyard swimming pools, especially inland away from the coast. Fact 11. The Boxing Day sales. In Australia, both Christmas Day and the day after are public holidays. The 26th December is known as Boxing Day, the traditional name also used in the UK, from when servants and tradesmen used to receive gifts. However, one of the biggest Australian traditions when it comes to Boxing Day are the Boxing Day sales, the first and biggest day of the post-Christmas sales, traditionally the biggest sales of the year in Australia. Last fact is about Boxing Day cricket. The other main focus on Boxing Day in Australia is the cricket. It is the first day of the Boxing Day cricket test, which is always held at the famous Melbourne Cricket Ground, or MCG for short. In most households, the TV set will be switched on to the cricket game that goes all afternoon. The perfect accompaniment to taking it easy after a big day of eating and drinking, while eating and drinking the inevitable leftovers. That's all info today. I hope you all enjoyed this video about Christmas celebrations, especially in Australia. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a good day. See ya. Bye bye.